The Astral Spheres. The Fall of Atlantis. Explained by Thoth the Atlantean. It was a moonlit night in the early days of Egypt. 7 priests lay in deep meditation inside the Great Pyramid. In time, their focus became true, and they left their physical bodies, enabling them to enter the hidden chamber. They called upon Thoth, Lord of Wisdom, and asked how the once great Atlantis fell into the depths so that they may prevent such an event from ever happening again. Thrice, the head priest sent a wave of vibration. Then he called upon the Wise One. Thoth, Lord of Wisdom, we request your counsel. Then he who is like Ibis appeared before the 7 and spoke. Entered ye my chamber. What questions do ye desire answered, my fellow seekers on the path? The head priest responded, O Thoth, we have but one question to ask. What folly caused the once great kingdom of old to fall beneath the waves, so that we may not repeat this folly? Thoth then answered the priest's question. I, the fall of mighty Atlantis. Once great were our people, a beacon of light in the center of the world. Our wisdom shined like the sun. Did we our best to share this blessing with our neighbors? Deep, our people delved into magic science, unlocking the mysteries of the universe. Soon mighty Atlantis brought forth wonders beyond conception. Shared we this knowledge peacefully with other races of men, and they who received it rejoiced. Proud our people became of these achievements. Aye, too proud. It was not long until my people's thirst for knowledge led them into black magic. Wanted they to understand the nature of darkness. Black magicians formed in secret and delved into inverted sciences, calling forth forces from below. Only by the spilling of innocent blood and defying the laws of nature was it possible for the black doors to be opened. Opened they these gates in secret, and forces unseen began to act upon our people. A minority felt this unnatural presence and resisted, through will and wisdom. But sadly, the majority bent their knee to the darkness. My people turned their faces from the light and began to walk the black path. Atlantean society fell into decadency so vile that men of your age would scream in horror of its practices. The once kingdom of light was then known to the world as the kingdom of darkness, and its name was cursed. It was not long until the adepts of light were forced to put a stop to the masters of darkness. During this time, I, Thoth, Lord of Wisdom, was guarding the flame of knowledge from the horrors of war. Then I heard the mighty words speak to me. Subtle and indescribable was this voice. Yet I understood it and heeded the warning. Gathered I, my fellow brothers and sisters who still walk the path of light and wisdom, into the highest mountains we fled, in our sky ships, far from dark Atlantis, taking refuge from what was to come. Not long after, the earth shook and the floods of judgment swept over once mighty Atlantis, sending it into oblivion. Be not fooled, O children. It is not only the brothers of light who survived the deluge. Remnants of the Dark Master survived as well. Fled they to the remote corners of the earth, quietly teaching man the dark way in secret, teaching them to fall in love with the material, to hate and be greedy, to spill the blood of their own. Hark my words, brothers. Keep the flame lit. Walk uprightly and be grateful. Fixate your minds on the great spirit of light. And do good things for your fellow man. For your fellow man is you. The light in their eyes is the light in yours. Ignore not your brothers. Strive to be lights in darkness. And when the lower forces act upon ye, transmute these forces into higher ones. It is very simple. One does not have to conquer a kingdom to be a man of greatness. One simply has to be a good man. This is how you prevent catastrophe. Atlantis became ungrateful and self-absorbed. They grew in intelligence, but their wisdom faded. Atlanteans began to pursue great power at the expense of others, and foolishly declared themselves gods. Follow not in these footsteps, for this is the path of destruction. Go now, my brothers, give my wisdom to those who will hear it. Keep the flame lit. Farewell.
And so ended the communion with mighty Thoth, and the priests returned to their bodies and awoke, and spread the wisdom that was given.